Hey guys, and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. So today we're actually starting out in BJ's base. He's got a pretty cool base going on so far, kind of like a little winter wonderland type thing, and I felt it was very Christmassy to be starting out over here. But the real reason we're here is I need to get some mending books going. So we have all these guys over here. All these clerics have rotted flesh trades for emeralds, and they're kind of all exhausted. I managed to get a few out of this guy, so we got to do a little bit of trading, or might go grab some gold so we can cycle through them. But over here is our new best friend. This guy right there has a mending book somewhere in here. Nope, right there. Yeah, 26 emeralds and a book for mending. And we need a lot of those. Our silk touch tool is pretty dead. And we need it for our axe, and we need it for our sword, and we actually need it for our other shovel as well. So I think that's 4 mending books. There is a second floor up here. Let's check if there's any more of these dudes, but it doesn't quite look like there's any more clerics up here, and that's kind of all I brought was rotten flesh, stupidly enough. So let me go ahead and do some villager trading, and I think it'll be pretty quick here. But beyond that, today we're actually going to be going ahead. Is there any guys over here? Can I get to that cleric? Oh, we totally can. Haha. But yeah, beyond this today, I really want to be moving towards building out the next step for our city. I want to be working on a sugarcane farm today, and I think it'll be a pretty fun build. I got a cool idea for it where I want to be doing a sugarcane farm combined with a sort of, hey, we got 12 emeralds now. We need 20, oh man, we need a lot. We're just getting 1 mending book right now today. We need a lot of these, so we're gonna have to figure out a decent way of getting emeralds going. So that's something we'll be looking into very soon, but there's the villager breeder up there. I guess not really going through right now, so that's totally fine. But yeah, so let me go ahead and do this and get this first mending book, and I'll be back with you guys in a little while. Well, I guess the Dye King has left us yet another message here, a nice little thank you book. So let's read this guy. Dear peasant, I mean fWhip, thank you for turning over the cactus contraband. Your cooperation with the Royal Dynast has been much appreciated. The Dynast also thanks you for your token of friendship. Carl, the friendly, non-threatening cactus, has been a welcome addition to the Dye capital. We look forward to our continued partnership and your continued support of Royal Dynasty in the years to come. Currently, the one true appointed by the color gods, Dye King. Well, guys, I don't think you really got the message, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more work, it sounds like. So, well, that's a little weird. Hello, item frame. I guess we got some more messages to be leaving here. So if you guys have ideas on what else we can be doing to get that point across, I don't know. But yeah, do let me know that down in the comments. That would be fun to get some ideas going right there for what we can do. And I'm going to go ahead and get these resources rounded up to go and do that villager trading. I see Germ has even hit BJ here with his face masking over the area, advertising his building shop, of course. And now time to get back to the trading and see if we can't get to these guys, which I don't think we're gonna be able to. It does not look like it. Okay, let's go see if we can unlock these trades. So this guy had the best trade, and he had 9 right there. What do you have? 38 and 9, 38 and 10. Gross. Let's go with the 9. Let's do one of those and see if it unlocks it. Maybe. Aha, I did. Okay, let me do some trading. I'll be back. Well, we managed to get 38 emeralds, and we didn't actually have to use that much gold. I think we only used like half a stack of it, maybe a little bit more than a stack, but that's totally okay. Now I gotta go find a book somewhere, because I guess I forgot that part. I might see if he has some lying around, and then I'll pay him back later. But let me go find a book real quick, and I'll be back. And after quite a lot of trading, we now have a mending book, which is great. Nope, give me those emeralds back. Oh. He took my emeralds. Is he in a thing? Is he in it? Oh man, I gotta figure out how to get these back. Well, we got mending on our pick now, but it looks like the railroad path going all the way out to the end portal is gone. So that's a bummer. And can you walk out this? How far down does this go? Oh, that goes a little ways down. Okay, that's good to know. And there goes a minecart. Oops. Well, so what we actually have to do though is I need to go to the blaze spawner, because we have something pretty cool that we can get by stopping at the blaze spawner real quick. So I guess we're going to be doing this right now, and I might be able to get a little bit of experience here. I doubt we're going to farm up that much. It depends if this is an actual farm or not. But yeah, I'll meet you guys there. Well, it's not the most safe way to end a pathway, but I guess this works. And I don't think it's an actual thingamabop. So we got our first blaze rod right there. That's cool. Off the first guy we got. I guess we should be holding that in offhand to get some experience going. Ooh, it is an actual blaze spawner. You know, I have never seen one of these before. So that is very nice to know. And bam. Come on. There you go. Okay, you're dead. You're dead, and you're dead, and bam, bam, bam. Cool. Let me go ahead and repair this guy up here, and I'll be back with you guys once I got something at least like half decent, so we can actually get on with building now that we're pretty far into the episode. Alright guys, so the whole reason we were in the end hunting the blaze rods was so that we could get some blaze powder, make some ender, and then we can go ahead and make an ender chest, correct? That's how this works? Yep, there we go. And the reason we needed the ender chest today is because somebody gave me an awesome present that I decided to put in the ender chest until we actually made it, which was a frickin' elytra. And I am so excited to actually have an elytra now. Granted, it's not unbreak. Actually, we can put unbreaking on it right now, but they gave me a stack of rockets and an elytra. And we have unbreaking in here somewhere. Right there. Cool. So we can do this, and we can do this guy right here and get our elytra. Elytra. And now we can fly, and I am super happy to be able to say that, because oh my gosh guys, it has taken a long time to get here. That's a lot of coal. But yeah, so we got a stack and a half of blaze rods, which is awesome, so we'll be using those guys soon. But now the best part is we can do this. That's a great first takeoff. Perfect. All right, here we are up in the sky, and we can actually go ahead and see the whole building from up here, which is cool. I actually haven't seen this from up here in game, besides, you know, the whole replay moddy thingy mabop. I have not seen this place from up here, and wow, we are very high up off the ground. Anyways, today, like I said, we're going to be working on a sugarcane tower. I think he's going to be going right in that way. So what we did with this guy right here that we were working on previously, the guy right behind me as I'm saying this guy, we made it at ground level, as you guys can see right there. And I really did not like that. It's been very hard to work in with the road, and it was really hard to squeeze a lobby in there to begin with. So this guy over here, we're going to be starting the farm about that level of that right there. I'm thinking maybe that green one, but maybe a little bit higher. I don't know, somewhere up in that area, and then it's going to go up a lot higher than this guy, because this will probably be a small tower in the end. Medium-sized tower. But anyways, I want to go ahead and start this guy up higher off the ground so that we can actually have some room to terraform and put some cool metropolitan, like street side grassy things and trees and stuff that are they'll just look really interesting for the area around us here, instead of right this where we're kind of working in with the train. Granted, it means we're going to have to terraform a lot of this crap over here. I'm thinking we're actually going to have to remove the whole thing, but that'll be all the dirt and stone and everything we'll need for a long time if we do that, so I'm okay with it. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at now that we got mending on both these guys, and I'm going to be working on getting a beacon here very shortly. I think next episode we might go ahead and get a wither kill going on, so we got to get that guy in here as well. And yeah, anyways, let me go ahead and gather up a crap ton of resources, because we have a lot of stuff we need to get for this little sugarcane build that I kind of came up with a design myself, so it's probably not the best, but we'll see how it turns out. Alright guys, we got a full inventory full of stuff here, and I got a puppy running around me right now going a little crazy. So if you hear some feet powdering, that is why. But anyways, I want to show you guys what we got going on here first for how this stuff is actually going to be working. So we went ahead and put these little water blocks in here, and then we're basically going to come along the front of these and place in the sugarcane just like that. And then back on top of these guys, I'm just trying to make sure I do this right. We're going to go ahead and do a sticky piston right here. And we're doing slime blocks going across this guy. So basically, we're going to be setting up a timer at the top of it in the very end. That's basically going to be working as a sort of like a hopper clock timer, I'm thinking, with an observer kind of facing off of it. But more or less, it's going to pop them out like that. And it's going to be super easy, is my hope. Just trying to make sure everything here is working out correctly. So these guys, we basically just bring up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bam. And then on the corners here, I've just been doing dirt because I have more dirt than I have glazed terracotta. And the reason we're using glazed terracotta here, if you guys didn't know, is because it's a block that can't be moved by slime blocks. It's an immobile block, so if you're familiar with redstone, you'll commonly see people using like furnaces or things like that. And I felt like glazed terracotta looks a little bit better, so that's what we're going to be going with. So like these back ones right here, we honestly probably didn't need to use glazed terracotta for them, but that's okay. The one big thing we're gonna have to worry about here is constantly making sure we don't forget to fill up our water buckets before we move on to the next one. So anyways, there is 3 little setups right there, and these are all gonna have 4 plants on them that are gonna be able to grow up to 3 high, and my plan so far, at least my thought right now, my thought is that we're gonna go ahead and stack these up to being 10 tall. I don't know if that's gonna work out too well or how it's gonna work, and we'll kind of play it by ear and see what happens in the end. But I'm thinking it might be a good goal that we could have here as we're kind of building these going all the way up to the top. I think it could be kind of cool to have it going up that high. I think we could get a pretty cool look going for it. Is this even? Okay, that looked like it was off to the side there for just a second, as I almost forgot to grab the water bottles again. So yeah, bam, 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 right there. And then the redstone bits and all that stuff will come later. And I decided we're going to change it up here a little bit. You guys will see as we start sending this skyscraper up to the top with this build right here with our sugarcane. You guys are going to see a gap actually once we get a little bit farther up into the sky, because what we're going to do here is we are actually going to leave a gap at the top for like up there what would be the penthouse. We're actually going to have an open penthouse on here, and I want to put like a little elevator going up one of these corners where we're going to have space for it, I'm hoping. And I thought it'd be kind of a cool thing to do. We can invite somebody else on the Decidedly Vanilla server to build up there, and I like make some home away from home type things going on for our server. I thought it could be kind of fun to mess around with, and it could be pretty cool. So what we can kind of do beyond this guy is I'm thinking what I wanted to do. I'm running a little low on this light glazed terracotta, but we need to do something like this on all these corners, just to make sure that it's all moving forward in the right directions. We're not losing sugarcane off to the side. But I also don't want to make this thing look really big and bulky and kind of ugly looking. So I'm thinking we're just going to do kind of little double ones like this and something like that. And then basically how we start the next floor is just something right there. And then we're going to go ahead, and there goes the little feet pattering, as I'm sure he's running around with something in his mouth right now that I need to go check on. But yeah, so there's basically how we do in the next floor. So that can go up to 3 high, and because that can't be moved by the little piston right there, we are totally fine with stacking this guy going up, and it's going to be really, really easy. Anyways, I think this is a perfect opportunity to get one of those good old-fashioned time lapses in here. So I will see you guys on the other side. Well guys, welcome on back after all those time-lapse stuff. There's a split in there because I completely ran out of resources and I had to go back and get a bunch of other stuff. So this guy, it kind of has its own weird futuristic charm to it right now. I actually really like the glazed terracotta look that it's got going on. Granted, we're not going to leave this guy like this for very much longer at all. And we got to set up the redstone-y goodness outside of it. So let me go ahead and get like a redstone torch tower going up to the top because I think we're actually going to have the clock operating. So I'm thinking we have the clock operating right back in this corner. And then over in this corner over here is where we're going to have that elevator going all the way up to the top. As you can see, we got this nice little chute area. Pretty much all this right here is probably going to be replaced by some hoppers. Some good old hoppers. And then yeah, that'll do the job, and it's all falling down here pretty well. And then the middle of that, that's where our iron golems are going to be falling through once we eventually get the iron farm built on top of this guy. But that's going to probably have to be the next episode. We'll get that guy built up pretty quick, and then we'll go be wrestling with some villagers, trying to get them up there. Because, oh, well, villagers up that high, that's going to be a project. So yeah. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of stuff done. I'll get that torch tower in like I was saying, and I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. All right, guys, welcome back to my mess of a freaking redstone circuit, but this thing works, and that's all that I care about. So right here, we have an etho hopper clock where basically we can go ahead and throw a bunch of items in here. Let's say 10 for now, and more or less these will count over, and when those 10 move to the other hopper, it pulses once, which then this observer picks up a pulse, and then it sends through here and connects to all 4 of these pistons, and you can see them all firing in almost unison, and they all just fire at once, and it's pretty cool. And then we got this torch tower right here that sends that signal all the way up. So basically I just need to go ahead and build this little platform weird thing that I got going on here on each and every level, but we should be able to do that fairly easily since it's just some redstone and some concrete. So let me get on with that, and we will finish this episode off as soon as I finish up this guy, so I will see you guys in just a few. Now, this may not be the most efficient way of doing stuff, but I gotta say, I'm always really proud of myself when I figure out a redstone design all by myself. So this guy's actually looking pretty cool from up top. All these are firing, as you can see. Obviously, we are gonna shorten this guy up. So what we need to do now is go ahead and go down this little dirt pillar. It's looking a little bit worse for wear on the eyes right now from the outside than it was before when it was just all the glazed terracotta, but I think that's okay. And that's gonna go in there, and we did. Okay, so what I wanna do with this guy right now we're gonna take all this out, and I think there was 10 in there. That looks about right. So what I wanna do is I wanna throw 2 stacks of the cyan concrete in here. I'll probably change that out for a bit of a different block, but basically, one of these ticks over roughly every second, and then when that ticks over into here and that gets fully, then it'll go back and pulse. So there's some time for it to go. I'm thinking almost about adding in another stack of stuff in there. Yeah, we probably want to add in another stack of dirt just so you know it kind of is working its way out here together. Yeah, let's do 3 stacks so these guys all have some actual time to grow. And as you can see, we now have a bunch of sugar cane sitting down here at the base, and I'll figure out a way that we can store this temporarily for now. But yeah, we got 2 stacks of sugar cane just in making this tower. That is freaking awesome. So we came out positive on that guy. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We can take a look at this guy from far away. You know, let's go ahead and get up on top of our other tower. Nope, fly, please fly. I'm not used to this whole server flight thing taking off. So, let's head on over here. So remember, we're going to do a little bit of like a 4 or 5, so we got to do a floor on top of this, and then we're going to do like 4 or 5 high for space, and then another ceiling. So we got high lofted ceilings and like a penthouse type thing, and then on top of that, we're going to make like a water tower that is actually an iron farm. So that's kind of the plan right now. This guy's looking pretty cool. There you go. You can see the first thing going. It's going working all the way from the bottom up to the top. And that is pretty freaking awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know these redstone videos aren't probably the best redstone videos out there, but anyways, I enjoy doing them. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy as well. Subscribe if you loved it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Also, Merry Christmas, because it's Christmas.